Hey folks, Chris from S10 Fitness here. Going to show you a three-part progression for opening up through the hip flexor, which is a big time problem for most of our clientele and general people in the workforce. A lot of sitting, a lot of crouch positions will encourage tightness through the hips. Tightness in the hips leads to lower back issues. So what I want to do is I want to get you into hip extension without hyperextension through the back. So I'm going to use a simple bench. I'll show you the first, second, and third progressions based on wherever you're at, and you can try to adopt this at the gym or at the house. So, your natural first position for this movement will just be your standard issue, regular stance hip extension. So rather than arch, what I'd like to encourage for you to do is try to encourage the glute to fire. Now, if you can get your glute and your butt cheek to fire, that is what's actually stretching out or extending your hip. So what I want you to take is this natural position first and see if you can actually get this glute to jump up and down with contractions. If not, be patient, perhaps elicit some foam rolling, and then revisit this first position to see if you can get that to fire. Now, once you do, you're allowed to take a further step and drop your levels, therefore opening up through the hip flexor even stronger. Now, some people like to feel an extended arm reach so that they can release the upper part of the psoas, which is tying into the hip flexor, but your goal is always, can I make the glute flex? And if you can, you're in business. So what you want to do is a good flex and a good relaxation, and a good flex and a good relaxation, and a good flex and a good relaxation. That's stage one. Stage two would be to elevate the leg and increase the angle of where the hip is being opened up and recruit the quadricep. But your goal is still, can I fire my glute? If I can, proceed. You can take a deeper position here and really open up through the front of the leg. Now the idea is, don't arch, don't force anything, just worry about my posture, my breathing, and a little bit of pressure to keep the glute firing. So you'll notice it's bang, 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 open, open, open. And then your third progression would be to increase the leverage on the movement by decreasing the angle of the bench. So you take something like this, bring it down to here, you could revisit your first position, and this would be pretty aggressive, and you're feeling open here. Can I still fire the glute? Yes, this is the most advanced stretch. And then the finale would be if you could take this fixed position like so, really open up through the front of the hip, not go into an arch, maintain your posture, and just open through the front of that area, raise the arm, just really encouraging this whole section to open wide up. You want to take your time with these, think quality and quantity for this type of stretch. So you're going to be here for about 45 seconds to a minute and 15 on any variation you like, and then you switch sides, rinse and repeat as needed, and then go about your normal workout. Thanks for chiming in.